but I just couldn't understand why a kid like this would have to die. I was deeply searching. My nephew was such an amazing soul, and he was only 5 years younger than me. He was like having a younger brother. Him getting sick just broke my heart. I couldn't imagine life without him. He did later die of leukemia. Let's see, I was 13 when he died, and he was 8, almost 9. But what had happened over the course of his illness was I had watched this TV preacher, and I had ordered the oil, like I mentioned, and nobody in the family knew it. I did this all on my own. This was all my little spiritual journey at that young age. We shared a room for a time, and I would go in and I would give him a little oil right on his forehead, or maybe I'd rub a little of that special oil on his tummy. I would pray to God. I couldn't understand why God would not heal him if I was doing all the right things. And it took me a long time to understand it. I think I could have gone two ways with that situation. One is to believe that God is not real and God does not hear our prayers. But because I was praying so much, I was feeling the presence of God. What I know is that when I prayed, I had a felt sense of peace that would come over me. Even though I didn't know the outcome, I still had a felt sense of peace. I had an awareness that I was doing what I could, to help my nephew, but I also had an awareness that something out there was helping me. I couldn't say it was God because my idea of God was a guy sitting on a throne in the sky, somebody I'm trying to please, somebody I'm not good enough, to even talk to. But in the prayer work, in the seeking to have healing for my nephew, what ended up happening is my awareness of God became very, very real. And even at the end of his life, some of the things that happened that were so powerful, it was so obvious to me that God was real. It was obvious in the way he knew what was next for him. It was obvious in the way he was calm and at peace in those last days. And my friends, we're talking about an 8-year-old child saying, I am okay. The angels are helping me. He heard the angels. I mean, it was so powerful. So it let me know at a very, very young age that God and the spiritual were most definitely real.